The season is done for
It's not done, bro. It's just 9 games.
Then beat and you get accent. The beat
just
don't
9
drop.
games.
West Ham, a very poor West Ham. Your father will
Yes.
not
You know what, give them.
when Saka is there, why would they?
I want to, when you finish, I'll ask you a question about the African Muslim best player.
We'll get there. Who do you say? Wait, you say they never give Saka?
Who play for even for 5 leagues?
Which one they start for? Which one they start for your club?
Which one they do it to?
Which one start for your club?
For my club.
Okay, you know what you pay me. When they beat Basel 7-0 at this something,
They don't let us rest.
they're not allowed. They don't allow.
Barnsley.
Barnsley now.
Oh, okay.
That's 7-0. All the goal they will score in December.
They don't score more. So the statement we made.
You cannot be talking to me. First, whenever we win one match in 5 games, we are here once again. Welcome to Ball 18. This is our preview game. This thing over the weekend. Why is this one? You join Chelsea, they open chest. But when I draw chest, it's not bad result. You join Chelsea now, they open chest.
I went to collect 1 point. That's an achievement. That's an achievement with my current situation.
That's an achievement.
It took a Pedro Neto wonder to break me down. You know how it goes.
Okay.
I take the 1 point.
That's
Okay, what is
the
it? Okay, you want to say something?
No, speaking. No. I said this matter make and they speak English.
Okay. So you think 1 point from Chelsea was a good result?
No, not at all. It wasn't a good result. 9 points behind the runaway leaders, who will soon come back to where their normal position.
Who are you talking to? Speak out so that they will know.
The game went well. Everything was fine, except that little lapses. But at least I take the 1 point, I move on. No problem. My season continues in 2 weeks' time. I don't have any complaint. That's how it's going to be now.
Yeah, but you said something now. Let it be on record. You said that the leaders, the 9 point leaders, will still come back to their place. What's their place? And who are the 9 point leaders?
Mark today's date, November 11, 2024. I am the number 1 bride in England, and that's where I'm going to. Liverpool will have a leader position.
It's a shame.
How would Anslot of weekday, coach of weekday, just come, work on challenge? Who really say we don't suffer for 2 years, second, work on winning. Only work.
At least he has a league title compared to your coach. Your coach has none.
My coach has never played in any other place except England. He was a deputy assistant assistant manager. He won Premier League title. If not so, my coach win title. He win title. Come on.
He didn't win as an head coach. This is the problem with Arsenal fans. Now we celebrate other people's success. Did your coach win as a head coach?
Why is he celebrating PSV success? I be fair on that. When the guy was a fair on that.
Yeah, he won it as the head coach.
My coach won it as an assistant coach also. So what's the big deal?
Kenny, speak. I see that you need a therapy session. What do you want to say?
I don't need therapy. It wasn't a bad game. We played well. We just didn't convert our chances. What else do you want me to say?
There's nothing to cry about. Exactly.
Nothing to cry about. We didn't lose the match. We go 1 point. I'm okay with the draw.
Okay, with the draw. Adolphus, what do you have to say to Arsenal fans? Especially Tayo. Tayo said he's okay with the draw, but when we drew last week, I remember what he told us. So what do you have to say to him?
It's normal, Arsenal fans have this habit of what's the word for this now? Double standards. But I don't blame them. This international break is coming.
They have double standard with no standard. Because
with no standard. This international break is coming, and they were begging for this international break. Them and that their Spaniard.
See who they talk. Idiot.
Are you excited that the league is starting?
What's your form in your last 4 games? What's your form? Is there any W there?
No.
Is there any W? That's what I thought. Thank you, Ruud. Thank you, Ruud boy. Thank you very much. Now Miyamo is in town. You will see the real Man U.
Tayo.
I thought I talked past that you had a signing fees. Nobody.
Tayo. This is a therapy session. I want you to speak out. speak out. Wait, before we go to your wannabe, your Pep wannabe, let's talk about the Pep himself. Pep has lost 4 games in a row. This is the first time in England Pep is losing this amount of games. And do you think that the media are not blowing it out of proportion? Because during Fergie, if Manchester United loses 1 game, talk more of 2, the media is killing everybody in Man U, even Jose Mourinho, Van Gaal. But Pep has lost 4 games in a row and these are just gone under the carpet. What do you think the reason is?
I think there are 2 reasons.
Hmm.
2 reasons for that. I think the first one is because Manchester United is obviously, of course, not as successful as Man City in recent years, but they're much more of a bigger club than Man City.
Okay.
And I think the second reason is because it's hard for you to call out somebody like Pep. 6 trophies in the last 7 years, 6 Premier Leagues in the last 7 years. It's remarkable. So he has some credit in the bag. That's why I feel.
Okay.
I say something, please?
Sorry. Yeah, Kenny, go on.
There's something I'm suspecting. I might be wrong. Now, like they say, it's just assumption. I know they not just thoughts or whatever we call it in English. I feel Pep, either because of the allegations. I don't know what they've discussed back indoors. Pep had what's his name, Ake Akonji on the bench. He's playing that 19 years old boy. You saw what the boy suffered against Sporting. We're not blind. They were riding him, and you are still playing him in a match like Brighton. Brighton, when they see the top 4 teams or top 5 teams in the Premier League,
they come alive.
They come alive. Then you are still playing that boy. I don't tell now something. I suspect either Pep they did that boy, mama, very dark man can't get the tape. Now they play him because it doesn't make any sense to me.
But if you watch the game, no goal came from that boy's position. The boy did not cause any goal. He was even the big man.
I want you to ask yourself one question, and I don't thought I will ask all of you. I just want to, when you are playing with a player that you are not used to in the team, do you notice that you put more pressure on the defenders because they don't really believe in the ball? Not that I'm not saying they don't trust him fully, so they are actually playing the ball and not passing to him, whether directly or indirectly. You will notice it showed. They won't just want to train under the boss. I really would not accept that, because for Pep Guardiola to play, Pep Guardiola is not somebody. Let me tell you,
Pep Guardiola is not somebody who promotes youths that easily.
If Akonji did it, he could stop that ball.
Yeah, why didn't Akonji stop the one where they play against Bolu? Why Akonji and Stones and Ruben?
They happen now. The defender must stop.
Exactly. So that's why you can't blame that, because the boy wasn't directly involved in that. He had a mistake that was involved in the goal. So I don't think you should put
my brother
boy
at the end of the day, na Pep problem. No, because I really wish I were. And in guys service after match, you go they talk, they do this one. Alan, I don't know. Alan, if Alan be African man, they don't carry and make them go do prayers, man, because actually they don't figure out Alan's style of play. I don't know what's going on. And they know how to easily frustrate him now. If very soon, I promise you, Alan might get a red card in the next match if he keeps getting upset or angry this way.
Okay. Mr. T, what do you have to say about it?
The thing is, I don't think we Arsenal fans we've learned any lesson, or we English fans we've learned any lesson from them. 6 titles in 7 years. We're supposed to be scared that they are having a bad patch, because waiting they go use our eye do. If Pep was having this kind of bad form on me, I can be getting excited. It's not in November, bro. Pep, that man will be back. Let's not just it's just relaxing. When the league comes to league, when the men come to men, you will see Pep there next month.
Bro, you have a point. There's still 27 matches to be played.
I know they joke with Pep, bro. I don't joke.
Every beginning of the season, Pep always have these kind of problems.
It doesn't always 4 games in a row, 2 Premier League back to back. It hasn't happened to him before.
And you know his name?
I'm not talking about the losses. Like he's always having issues at the beginning of the season.
Yes. His
That's it.
second name is Mr. Problem Solver. He loves this kind of thing. People have this thing. The way he will win this league again, you guys will all be here when it will happen again. I don't look Pep out. I don't look at all, at all. If it happen, if this kind of thing happens in April, May, I go kick out.
My brother, you know why I can't even rule Pep. I don't know if it was you last week or last week when we were talking about. Last week we're still insulting. You guys were yabbing over here and saying, back I don't win league. And they tell you say no right Majid off. It's the same thing. Anybody at this point, anybody can drop points. Any team can. See, I don't even know who be small team. I don't know who be big team now. Anybody can surprise anybody at any time. See the foolish waiting my name Tottenham coach with all the idea we get for it. I don't want to even talk about that man matter. With all the sometimes I know if you blame coach, all the Tottenham players, they need jail them. Maybe they even go. They're not even supposed to go international break. Maybe they lock them up for some time. Maybe they anything. Say, did I do this thing right?
Somebody said Tottenham goalkeeper. Expression said Tottenham goalkeeper is a vampire because he's afraid of crosses.
Bro,
I think they underestimated.
You believe that Tottenham will lose that match? To be honest,
it's football. Anything can happen.
I didn't expect
it. I think their approach to that game was they came with more of they underestimated them instead of coming with the let me just kill you people once and for all. They underestimated Ipswich. And
I don't think they underestimated Ipswich. Ipswich just play because if you are watching Ipswich game, any match they drew or they lose, it was always a 9 minutes.
Yes,
a 9 minute thing.
You're right.
So they've not been a bad team per se. So I don't think mates actually underestimated them. Let's go to the new man in town, the new man on the way. Manchester United new coach.
Somebody
Ovie, before we go to Adovos, Ovie, what do you think about Ruben Amaron? His first decision making in Manchester, which is letting Ruud van Nistelrooy go. Do you think it was a good decision? Do you think it was a bad decision?
I really don't have anything to say about that because he's actually coming with his own staff. So Van Nistelrooy has to leave. That's it. Van Nistelrooy has to leave. So he's not going to drop his staff because Van Nistelrooy has been there before. So Van Nistelrooy just has to leave. That's it.
Okay, Adolphus, what do you have to say about the decision?
I 100% agree with what Ovie said. We can't use sentiment in this kind of scenario now. And I would take it back to Ole. Exactly what happened with Van Nistelrooy should have happened with Ole. They shouldn't have given him that contract. It should have just been like this. Bring the happy mode back, bring everybody in a happy spirit, and then get an actual coach. So I think it's a good decision because Amorim has his own crew and they've been with him all his coaching career. So there's no logical sense in dropping them just because the fans and everybody wants Van Nistelrooy to stay. That's not how it works. I wish Van Nistelrooy all the best because he really did a lot. Like I like him, obviously, one of our legends, but it is what it is.
Okay, Tayo, don't put on your sentiment or your cap right now. Let me play devil's advocate. Adolfo said that Van Nistelrooy like Ole, but Ole wasn't a top coach before he came to Manchester United. No disrespect to Ole. Van Nistelrooy has coached in the league. What's the name of the league? In the Netherlands. He has won trophies. So, Tayo, do you think it was the best decision, seeing that the season is already going on and Van Nistelrooy knows the players, or do you think it was the best decision for Ruben Amorim to actually tell him that Van Nistelrooy, you're a legend, but please, you have to excuse me, I have to do things my way, and I don't want the players to get too familiar and too comfortable with you being around and all. Do you think it was the best decision?
Yes, that's the best decision. It's even one of the best activities that your new owners and director of football are taking. Van Nistelrooy is not needed there. Reason why? He has ambition to be a manager. I don't think somebody will tell me that I have the chance to become something and I'm in that position. No. He just has to go. It's a no-brainer. All those what Van Nistelrooy will say is just a sweetener. I wish to stay. If he stay.
Or the press conference.
When things are going wrong. And this is what killed Eric Ten Hag. Then when they hired the Van Nistelrooy, people will say, Van Nistelrooy will collect the Ten Hag job. It's just the facts. You cannot have a big dog like that This is not a cookie. It's a big lion behind me, and things are going on. When they sack me, they will bring Van Nistelrooy. So there's nothing he's doing as an assistant. He has made it clear that he wants to be a future manager. So Amorim just ease him out. Egbadugo, please follow your way. I'll bring my boys. No, it's the fact. It's like the big men like Sir Alex Ferguson that could have done all those things. Those days when Ferguson used to bring the like of Steve McLaren, Carlos Queiroz, that was
Yes, yeah.
top dogs. Now Safi Mourinho himself cannot do it. You can't bring such a big mentality into that dressing room like that. You go talk this one. Nobody will say no. Let's do it this way, Oga. Nami know this ground. So best decision to make this Amorim job easy, smooth riding. Van Nistelrooy has done his job. 3 wins out of 4. He has set it for him, and that's I'm not happy that this kind of thing is happening. I wanted everybody to scatter, but no problem. You see.
Finally, Kenny, do you think Amorim will do well with this set of Manchester United players who are in quote unquote used to talking, numbering this style of play? We don't want this style of play. We want this style of play. We don't want this style of play. Because if you watch our games recently now, we have been playing baseless and tactically less. We'll just do our normal game, sit on the back, and when we get ball, play gree, and we score. Do you think that this set of Manchester United players will do well with the high intensity and tactical plays of Amorim?
Man, the truth is the coach is going to have some trainings with them. He's going to see who is fit to play for his team. I'm not saying he's going to rush this transfer market like buying players this January. He's going to study this set of players. But what I can guarantee is he's a no-nonsense coach from his clips I've watched. So most of these your boys with the right story for Instagram when they don't match, it won't work. It won't work. They need to stay strong, play according to the instruction the coach has given to you. Someone like Garnacho, I promise you, next week, upper week, you will see that he will make changes from what he has been doing against Chelsea and the rest of. You would think he's brand new. And I feel Rashford has been getting into his head too, but the coach will work on him. That one I trust this new coach. 100%.
I agree with Kenny because 100%. That guy said his mentor is Jose Mourinho, and we all know that's a no-nonsense man as well. So I believe in that no-nonsense philosophy that he has.
Finally, before we wrap it up for Manchester United, what do you have to say about our Lazarus, Luke Shaw? Because anytime a new manager comes in like this, or there's a change, or he sees that Manchester United want to get a left back, automatically it becomes Roberto Carlos. What is your final verdict on Luke Shaw in Manchester United?
These are the people that sacked Eric Ten Hag. Is it that Luke Shaw is one of the guys that sacked Ten Hag? He deceived Ten Hag because the way would have kept that Regulion peacefully. That guy was coming.
Yes.
And look at the problem. Even till now, Maya is suffering that not keeping that Regulion as left back.
Yes.
I think it's time for Shaw to go.
Adolphus, you know that boy, Tayo. There's one boy that was playing. He just disappeared off freedom. Yeah, where is he?
He was injured.
He's a left back, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
No worry. Sure no go last. Making sure no worry.
No, Shaw has to go. There are two players that, in my opinion, they have to go. The other person, I love him so much, but I just think their time is done. It's Luke Shaw and Rashford. And Rashford don't hurt me so much because I like Rashford to go so much. I don't care. But if he has to go, he has to go.
A friend of mine.
In the end, you guys would your new board guys, director of football and whoever, we have to help that guy. They should go and watch Amazon Prime, what we did to Aubameyang. Some people will be hot with this. If this guy wants to succeed, some people need to cry. I was here. Aubameyang. This guy will move Aubameyang from setting with 6 months to go to the season. Everything on the line. So for once, you guys will have a coach a director of football that will listen to Amorim and say decision is final. Because at times, this football situation is like being a parent, where the mom will say do this to the child, or the dad will say do this. There's no agreement, and players on that they feel I can do as I like. I've been here. I've been so comfortable. There's no
comfortability
with this club. If man wants to be so, because comfortable. As Adolphus has said, Rashford, he don't do so much. if this guy carry up, they don't carry passenger anymore. If you want to be a title,
Yeah.
How would be Rashford?
Rashford go.
27, 28, 27, 28.
Because they look Rashford like 22, he says he's growing. Rashford don't grow
He's
past
not
that
growing
stage.
anything. All those sucking where they suck, where they complain, you are fired. And this is where Ten Hag got it wrong. You push Sancho out, but you kept this Egbadubu. I want to play left. I want to play. You don't tell the coach that. Wherever I put you, you play or you are out of the club.
My brother, don't worry. This new coach will work on them. That one I guarantee you.
And
If you don't
one thing
work
I
on them
agree.
now for my own joy now, because waiting go see next now, Ruben Amorim fired.
My prayer said,
exactly.
make it no work on them.
And
Make it
may
stop.
not even get sense. May not say go pursue them. The bad eggs. Make
Exactly. One thing. Exactly. One thing about what Tayo said that is right. That I agree with is that if this board now has to support the coach fully since he's their man, I think they supported ETHC, but the thing he had with Sancho, where some players were happy and where some players were not happy, is one of the things that I think didn't make him get that stance in Manchester United, because Manchester United, we fans, we are emotional. We are also players FC. If the coach no play this one, we say why the coach no play this one. It's only Manchester United I see that they will sell a player. The other players will be angry. So things like this, they have to. So it has to be something that they'll really look at in Manchester United. But if the man wake up tomorrow now and decide that he wants to sell Bruno Fernandes,
that's it.
Back him.
That's it.
Back him. Let's just let the manager do his work and move on. Finally, let's go to before we go to the ref that is reigning today, we'll talk about OVA. What's up with Madrid and injury this season? What's the problem?
Two big injuries in one game.
So many injuries. I just don't know what's up.
My brother.
Are you guys paying for the sins of collecting Mbappe for free? Is that what you're paying for?
They want to collect rent.
But similar thing happened last season. We also sustained enough injury last season. Well, it's part of our ritual. We'll do well.
Okay, it's a ritual. Hey, I know.
Did you see the video Sergio Ramos posted after Militao's injury? He shared a video of him doing some intense running.
To show you that he's fit. Is he coming back to Madrid to help you guys as a free agent?
I thought he had something with Boca Juniors, but let's keep our finger crossed.
Would you take him?
I'll take him because we have no first team central back from now to January, and January is very far.
Would you guys go for Saliba during January transfer?
Saliba, Rolls Royce.
That you guys did not play. Come and take Saliba from this trophyless club, please. 100 million. Come and have it.
No,
I beg. I can't allow
that's in January.
No.
That's in January.
Madrid will always go for Saliba when he's free. Okay. Sorry, what are you saying?
I said we can go for Sergio Ramos now, and he's going to start playing now. Saliba is in January. January is far. We have more than 15 games or so. I don't know before January. So,
but you know, say Madrid don't like pay money for big players. They don't like pay money. Now free they want Saliba.
Yeah, I beg, man. I'm even though that's Saka. I don't time for this trophyless. I beg.
We only spend when it's right.
Only spend when it's right.
For free. You don't run straight head. You don't forget yourself. You don't lose your head. Always, you know what?
Now we tell them, well, wait. Madrid self need to even do it. Right now, they're supposed to put problem for Trent. Well.
They don't already
make
problem.
Yes.
They say we wanna do yori way wrong. Don't go enter my wala.
I don't put for head. Never do we no green sign contract.
No mind. What's the problem here?
This one small. Right now, for them even go give him January. I don't go give him for the contract.
Trent.
Now wow. Now wow. Finally, before we leave for the international break, what do we have to say about the referee Cook? That what he had to say about because that video. Tayo, let me just leave this to you. What do you have to say about the video and everything behind it?
I just want to pray for everybody in this world. May your enemy or may our enemy not disgrace us where they disgrace us. Because that video looks so old and he just lost his job, something he loves. That nobody nobody in this life that doesn't criticize maybe the ref or the coaches, even his friends behind them, for not being caught on video. He has put himself in a really tough. I don't know what PGMO will do. I know Liverpool fans, they always cry, baby. They will milk
Yeah.
everything. They don't go bring a documentary of all the mistakes. But in essence, he just withdraw. He not tell us that he did
Yeah,
that
yeah, it was just like a jab towards club.
job. You understand? It wasn't related to the job. So I don't know. But I won't be surprised if they don't sack him. Because who is there? It's Mayu or Oga now, Howard Webb. A useless this thing, Oga ref chairman. So I won't be
But
surprised.
can I say something, Tayo?
I won't be surprised.
You can't sack him. Should I tell you why?
They won't sack him.
Hope you guys know he was one that officiated the match yesterday.
Yeah, we know.
And how many penalties did he deny Aston Villa?
Aston Villa.
Aston Villa.
Sorry.
Liverpool Aston Villa.
Yes, now.
Yeah, he played. He was the referee for Liverpool Aston Villa. Yeah,
Yesterday. How many penalties?
Tayo,
on Saturday.
I didn't even know that. I would have asked OG. I didn't even know that because OG was making it sound as if all the games that guy has officiated for Liverpool, and they've not even lost.
And bro, let me just tell you the truth. That video was during COVID.
Yeah, that video was during COVID.
Yeah, he lost and he was drunk. He was impaired. One kind of way. He had something.
I think it was high or something. Yeah.
Whether he ate something or he drank something, either way. So we can't. But bro, it was one that officiated that match yesterday, and we should be honest between ourselves. Was he partial? Was he angry with Liverpool? I doubt it.
Liverpool fans know what to hear that one.
Because I would like to.
Yeah, that's true. But that's true. Kenny has a point.
Two clear penalties yesterday. Aston Villa had. He denied them.
Yeah. Emery was even mad about it.
He denied them. So we can't say.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
You can speak.
They won't sack him. That referee association is just like police. They are like courts. They always protect each other. They won't sack him. They only suspend him for a while, then bring it back. They might even send him to.
He's never going to ref any match between against Liverpool or any other Liverpool playing Everton.
He's going to officiate Liverpool games.
I doubt it, bro.
They might
He will.
send him to championship.
Bro, you know that there's so many referees that are from Manchester that don't officiate Manchester derby.
Debbie, yeah, I know.
They won't allow him. I'm telling you, they won't.
Okay, let's watch.
Okay, final answer. They were lying. Final answer. They weren't lying. Is that what you're saying? They were lying. Tayo, what do you have to say? Would they allow him? Adolphus, would they allow him to still officiate in the Premier League?
I think they will just they will take the heat away from him for a while, like Ovie said. It might be not refereeing Liverpool games for a while. It might be going to Championship for a season, but eventually he will come back and he would ref in the Premier and he would ref Liverpool games, but not just at the moment.
Just at the moment, Tayo,
Because I don't think they can ban him from refereeing Liverpool games and still keep him as a referee. What's the point?
Okay. Tayo, what do you have to say about his punishments?
I really don't know right now. I really don't know, but I don't feel it's that bad to let him go, right? It's human feelings, but they might let him go. Because there's always what we call code of conduct in every organization.
Yeah.
I don't think if I did that kind of stuff in my own organization or somewhere, they will still keep me. You understand? In this world, there is hire and fire, and every guy they shine. They vex for ref right now. I don't know if it's survival, but me, I have no problem with them because anyway, they are not impacting me in winning Premier League or not. So fire out.
Okay, this weekend is the international break. We're going to take. Tayo is going to take a break from being heartbroken because the guy don't suffer. He don't leave. All in leg don't long. Arsenal, the one is beating Arsenal. So we'll be back for our pre-match next week, Monday. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys.
All right, thank you.
Peace out.